She totally gets me. We're friends for all time. My American Girl. Hey, watch out.
The new My American Girl doll is
sporty, funny, creative.
because you get to decide what she's like.
We like to do all the same things. From soccer to helping to learning to sing.
And only My American Girl dolls come to life online, so you can play games and explore her online world. Ask your mom to visit AmericanGirl.com or an American Girl store. The new My American Girl doll comes as shown with a code to her online world. Other accessories sold separately.
Good afternoon. This is Jessica Burkhart reporting to you live from Channel 2 News. Today we will be talking with you about the American Girl franchise that has taken over the doll world. Created by a former school teacher in 1985, the American Girl brand is a $436 million empire, which consists of books, dolls, and clothing and accessories. Adding new meaning and relevance to the traditional doll world, American Girl has brought a mini history lesson through the dolls. Here with us today is Kelsey Ebert, mother of two, who is going to share with us her feelings and experiences with the American Girl brand. Good afternoon, Kelsey, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me and welcome to my home.
It's lovely. So you have your mother of two.
Yes, I have two young daughters, ages 8 and 10, who are absolutely in love with American Girl dolls.
And I've heard that these dolls aren't just dolls, but an experience in themselves. What is your experience in taking your two daughters to an American Girl place?
Well, getting the doll and the book that accompanies the doll is just the beginning. There are also many accessories that you can get for your doll. Along with getting the doll numerous of outfits, you too can purchase clothing that will match your doll. Not only that, but you can take your doll for high tea, get their hair done, or go to the theater and watch a play.
So your daughters can match with their dolls. That's interesting. Based on the dolls' clothing choices, do you agree with your daughters taking after these dolls as sort of role models to look up to?
Yes. Well, my girls always want to look like the dolls that they have, and now they can. The outfits available are appropriate for both the dolls and the girls. When I look at, let's say, a Bratz doll, in comparison, I certainly wouldn't want my little girls to share those appearances. Actually, the American Girl once had a campaign geared towards preserving young girls' innocence through calling on parents to keep the magic of childhood and helping their young children steer clear of the racy messages they are too often become bombarded with.
It must be comforting to know that your daughters are taking after a positive and appropriate image. With so many young girls today being surrounded by media filled with messages of dressing and acting older than their age, I know that the Bratz dolls, for example, have a strong message about making preteens feel a part of the adult life. It seems as though the American Girl marketing is largely geared towards a return to innocence, in the sense that they aren't dressing their dolls up in clothing, let's say Beyonce would wear to one of her concerts. Instead, they are wearing appropriate and typical children's clothing.
Yes, so especially in today's world with the media bombarding young girls with unattainable images, I feel as though the American Girl dolls truly embody what the typical young girl should be. With so many doll companies today having unrealistic body images, American Girl instead shows us what a doll with relatable features and lifestyles.
I've heard that these dolls, though appropriate for young girls today, are not cheap. How much does a typical trip to the American Girl place cost you?
Well, although it can be quite expensive, with some trips costing maybe up to, like, let's say $400.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is worth it though, because not only does it make my girls happy, but it is also an educational experience.
Yes, I've heard that some of these dolls have quite the background stories. For example, my niece has the Addie doll. Addie, who was born into slavery and working on a plantation with her family, eventually escapes and starts a new life. So her story is both inspiring and educational, as it teaches young girls about how life used to be in those times and to persevere for the things that you wish to attain and achieve. Do you find that your girls are learning from their dolls?
Yes. For example, my eldest daughter, Anna, relates to Felicity, who was born into the Revolutionary War. Like Felicity, Anna is more of a tomboy who isn't afraid to, let's say, get down and dirty. I feel as though this is breaking traditional gender stereotypes. I want my girls to grow up in an open environment, free to make their own choices.
I agree. And I find it very important in our world today to be able to look up to the role models that are easily relatable to. Our media today focuses so much on the ideal image of beauty and body types, which are often not very realistic or attainable, especially for young girls. I find it's important for young girls to see multiculturalism early, With these dolls having a variety of appearances, I feel as though American Girl is being more average and relatable in their marketing. For example, a study by Christina Spears Brown and Rebecca S. Bigler found that children's perceptions of discrimination is similar to that of an adult by the young age of 10. So, do you feel as though American Girl allows your daughters to be more open-minded to those different ethnicities?
Yes, I think by having dolls that come from different historical backgrounds, I feel as though my daughters are able to understand different cultures in a fun and informative way.
And I've noticed that most doll companies offer the typical blonde-haired and white-skinned dolls with a few other options, whereas the American Girl has not only the Caucasian doll, but also a vast variety of African American, Asian, Aboriginal, just to name a few.
Yes, they have the My American Girl. This is a doll different from any other that I've seen my girls play with over the years. This is a line with numerous options of skin color, hair color, eye color, so you can have a doll that looks just like you, whatever you may look like.
And I find that children often pick up on stereotypic beliefs through their environments, which makes so many children's toys today a factor in shaping their future attitudes towards race. It seems as though this product line has a lot to offer to young girls, not just a doll they can play mommy or friend to, but one that they can educate themselves with. I've heard of your campaign to get the American Girl into the Toy Hall of Fame. In your opinion, what makes this toy so special to be put into the National Museum of Play?
Oh, well, the mission of the Toy Hall of Fame is to explore play in ways in which it encourages learning, creativity, and discovery, and illuminates cultural history. American Girl focuses largely on the history aspect of the dolls, bringing education into the doll world. These dolls encourage learning in creative ways through taking part in age-appropriate activities with the American Girl brand.
And I've heard that each year the Hall introduces honorees that are both historic and new versions of classical toys from all generations. In your opinion, how does the American Girl fit this criteria?
These dolls are totally revamping the classic doll world, with Barbie just being about the accessories. American Girl branches off from the norm here and introduces a whole new line of accessories. From the books to the online play or the shopping experience in itself, there's so much more to do with your favorite doll now than to just merely play with your doll.
And a large part of their mission at the Toy Hall of Fame is to ensure that present and future generations understand this critical role of play in human development, which is so crucial at such a young age.
Correct, and the American Girl allows consumers to develop their social and intellectual selves. You can develop your social self through practicing social skills with your doll, or when you go to the American Girl Place, which has numerous of social settings. For example, you can eat at an actual restaurant, you can take your doll for high tea, or you can take her to a play, which allows you to experience different social settings.
Well, Kelsey, it sounds like you have not only a good knowledge base on the American Girl, but also a passion and first-hand experience with the American Girl brand. I wish you the best of luck with getting your toy into the Hall of Fame, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Jessica. I hope that your viewers will take note and educate their children with these informative and fun dolls.
And now we cut to a live feed at the American Girl Place of an avid American Girl doll fan.
That's so cute! The penny's bed is so cute. It just looks like an alarm clock. It's so cute. And our crutches, they're so soft. That's the starter collection. I'm gonna get McKenna and I'm gonna get one. Okay, so let's begin shopping. It's gonna be an AG shopping spree. Bag to go shopping with. I'll get the one in the back. Because this one looks like That's cute. That's Pepper and Brownie, right? That's Brownie? Yeah, that's Brownie. What else? I never saw this set before, I think. Oh, Okay, maybe I did see the set. Oh, the sports ski. And this ice skating thing. Fancy skates. Oh, oof, what happened? Oh, she broke her arm. She broke her leg. I mean, like, what'd you do? You can only do so much. And she broke her finger. I mean, like, she broke like 3 things. Hate to be her. Okay, it was back. McKenna's gymnastics outfit was backward, and so was her set. So that's 2 things off my list. So instead, I'm gonna get $2 and then like I think some accessories. She's the one that looks exactly like me. She's number 42, and she looks a lot like me. As you can see, it's kind of sweet, okay? But it's not good. So yeah, she looks like me. So I think I'm gonna get her. And McKenna, this I'll have $2, and that means I think I'll have $12 in total on that.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so
Let's put it over here. Let's
so
take a
I'm gonna
look.
open it now. Okay, I'm not good at opening these doors. Okay, oh, and I forgot, the My American Girls also go online at star.com, so I'm going to put that like that this way if you want to look at that. And she's gorgeous, and she looks like me, which means, just kidding. I was only kidding, but I'm really not, never mind. Anyways, oh, and she comes with, okay, she's tied down, so I'm just going to like peek. Oh, she comes with like 2 little things, if you can see that underneath there. Her hair's gorgeous. I'm totally gonna get her. I'm getting her definitely. So, this is when she goes online. She looks like that. She's number 42. My American Girl. So I'm gonna put her back in the box, and I'm gonna get her. This one, but like I said, it's an AEG shopping spree.
Talking with you about the American Girl franchise that has taken over the doll world. Nope. Not today.
You started off last.
Good afternoon. This is Jessica Burkhart reporting to you live from Good afternoon. This is Jessica Burkhart reporting to you live.
I didn't know how to say. I feel
Are
like
we
I should
doing it?
react. Oh, I thought we were doing it. I don't know why I did that.
Shit. There was no way I could go back from that. Sorry. We could cut that out though, right? We could like keep going. Good afternoon, Kelsey, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me and welcome to my home.
It's lovely.